Hello and welcome to a second video about railway words and abbreviations. Thanks to all who watched the first one, which can be seen by clicking the link in the top right hand corner of your screen. However, I was made aware of a few errors in that video which I will try to address now. I referred to this as a catenary. Many wrote in the comments that actually this is called the OLE, or overhead line equipment. The catenary is really only the piece of wire holding the OLE in position. Also, I didn't explain fully the term EMU and DMU. As such, they are electric or diesel multiple units, but I did fail to mention that they are driven by multiple drive wheels along the entire length of the unit. Also, they are fully reversible, being that they have controls at either end, rather than just a locomotive only train. There are also other types of multiple unit, which I did not mention. The BMU, which is a bi-mode unit, capable of using two differing types of power, sometimes even during the same journey. Examples include the FLIRT, which stands for Fast, Light, Intercity and Regional Train, which is used at time of recording by Greater Anglia. The Class 800, used at the time of recording by LNER and Great Western Railway. And to some extent the Parry People Mover, or Class 139, which operates exclusively between the two stations at Stourbridge. If you want to know more about this, ask George. He can be found in the Stourbridge video. Link is in the description below. There are also the DEMUs, diesel electric multiple units, which convert the mechanical force of a diesel engine into electrical energy to power the wheels. An example in use at time of recording would be the Class 220 and 221 Voyagers. Inside the trains you can also find other abbreviations such as HVAC. This stands for the Heating, Ventilation and Air Conditioning System, which is fairly self-explanatory. Another is WSP, which is Wheel Slide Protection. This aids the driver to control wheel slide mainly during autumn and winter months. It works by shutting off power to motors that are experiencing slip or sliding. In practice, drivers will close the power to enable the wheels to stabilise, and then reintroduce when necessary. To also aid in preventing this, special trains are run daily throughout the autumn and winter called RHTT, which stands for Railhead Treatment Train. These blast a high powered jet onto the tracks, dislodging any leaf residue or dirt away. In another enhanced correction to a term I used in the first video, I'm now going to talk about AWS, which is the Automatic Warning System. It does perform as I described, but thanks to drivers sharing their knowledge, it also provides warning of speed restrictions. These come in three types: PSR, Permanent Speed Restrictions, TSR, Temporary Speed Restrictions, and ESR, Emergency Speed Restrictions. The temporary and emergency speed restrictions are implemented by the means of additional portable permanent magnets on the track. I did mention the main way of providing electric power to the trains, be it via OLE or a third rail. However, I will now address the elephant in the room, that is of the fourth rail. This is primarily found in underground transit systems such as the London Underground. The power is provided to the train via two sets of live rails. The one in the middle of the tracks carries the negative voltage at -210 volts, and the one beside the track carries the positive voltage at 420 volts. Both run slightly above the running rails. It is done this way to minimise earth leakage, especially risky for underground lines where water and cabling could be in close proximity. However, I am not an electrician, so any further help in explaining this would be welcome in the comments. I will conclude this second video in the series by saying that as well as TOCs, train operating companies, there are also FOCs, which are freight operating companies. Examples are Freightliner and Colas, but many more are in operation. I hope this video has helped and enhanced the first video in the series, which can be seen by clicking the link in the description below. I am planning a few more videos like these, so if you enjoyed, please like, comment and subscribe. And if you can, get out there, get on the railway and see where it takes you. Thanks very much for watching.